G'day everyone, Kwaka John here, and it's time for Saturday live stream. Okay, let's see if anyone's online yet. And I don't think there is yet. So what I'll do is play a couple of videos. Carl. G'day, Carl. You're the first one online tonight. Oh, and Jace. G'day, Jace. Glad to see you. And I expect Jamie to be with us and Sathish pretty soon. Wasn't sure if you'd be able to make it, Carl, because you were meeting a friend for breakfast and then going for a ride. And Jace, you just picked up your bike, so it's good you both could make it. Zoom. Jace is pretty happy. His bike is a Yamaha, and it's been in the shop for about 2 weeks, I think, and you've been waiting for parts. Ah, right. Okay, so you didn't go for a ride this morning, Carl. Ah, Jamie's here. Well, it said three were online, Jamie, so I guess there was someone else. And Jace got a message this morning his bike was ready to pick up, so he left straight away and picked up the bike. Oh, you were the first here, Jamie. Yeah, we can see your messages now, but so we got Carl from America, Jamie and Jace from England. And I should say at the start of the live stream, there's a 4-second time lapse from when I speak to when the guys hear me. And also there's a 12-hour delay from when the video goes online to when YouTube add the comments to it. Good on you, Jamie. I was a bit surprised you weren't there right at the start, but you were. Well, Carl's got quite a sense of humour, as I found out this week, so I hope it shines through tonight. Oh, good one. Okay, check it later. Jamie's been riding his Vulcan SE Spock, and he's recorded on the Relive app, so we can watch his ride where he rode later. I must say it is good fun getting together twice a week on live stream and all having a chat. And finally, hopefully, I've booked it in for this Monday to get the booster plug put on the bike. So a video will be out probably Monday afternoon, and about the change in the bike from the booster plug. Oh, it's Father. Yeah, I heard you talking about Father's Day on the Facebook. I don't know when Father's Day is in Australia, actually. I know Mother's Day is, I think, the first Sunday in May. Oh, it is Father's Day for England as well. Oh, it must be here as well. It's got an international holiday or recognition day. All right. So Jamie's been riding Spock this morning, and Carl didn't go for a ride, and Jace picked up his bike. Yeah, I'd have to look it up on the internet and see when it is in Australia. Yeah, I bet you. Bet you couldn't wait to ride it, Jace. Oh, you had another small problem with your bike, Jace. The indicators aren't working. Oh, at least you can do hand signals. Looks like Jamie is suggesting McDonald's hamburger and fries and a beer. Yeah, Jamie loves his whiskey. Yeah. Well, I'll bring up the first screen, and Carl can tell us all about it. This is a photograph of Carl's racing car when he was a racing driver, and it's like a Formula One vehicle. Yeah, funny looking bike. In fact, it's Australia's colours, green and gold. RT41. So, how does this car compare to Formula One cars that we see on in the Grand Prix? Is it as fast? 7/8 of a Formula One car. Mm. Oh, that's pretty close. So, what's the top speed on it? How many gears does it have? 2,180 pounds fully wet with Carl on board. I'm just reading this out as well for people watching the video before the comments are there. It's a 5-speed H pattern. 5-speed. Oh, 1,280 pounds. And what's its top speed? I mean, it looks like serious motor racing. 2.4 seconds, 0 to 60 miles per hour. Yeah, that's fast. The Vulcan S can do it in 4.2 seconds. So that's a lot quicker. What about in Top Gear, Carl? What's its top speed? 160 miles per hour. Mm. Geared for road courses. Mm. And what's its top speed in first gear? 4G in corners. Oh, right. Oh. And what was its top? 71 mile per hour in first gear. Jeez. Yeah, my Kwaka 1000 in the 80s could do uh what did it do again? 110 kilometers, 65 miles per hour. So you're telling us before, I think you said you raced for about 23 years. But I'll be right back. Okay, Jamie. Yeah, Carl, I think you said your career was for about 23 years. First, some production race cars. Alfa Romeos. And that they were production race cars, yeah. So it wasn't off road or anything. It was in on racetracks. So, what's happened to the car since you retired? Sold this one in 2004. Oh. Hmm. I'd hate to hazard a guess how much for. That'd be quite expensive, I would imagine. Just the tyres would be expensive for it. Oh, well, they would have been exciting years. You'd have to have really good reactions to drive something like that. But but I must admit, from riding the Kawasaki 1000 bike, when I was doing 220, 240 kilometres an hour, you paid $55,000 when you bought it used. Oh, that's a lot cheaper than I thought. Yeah, when I was riding at high speeds, it almost seemed like in slow motion. You got used to it, and it wasn't. You just got used to riding at high speeds. And I guess it's the same in motor racing. You don't so much notice the speed. After a while, you just accommodate the high speed. Did you find that, Carl? Designed in Great Britain. Even though you bought it used, I guess you would have put a new motor in it. No, I found this very interesting when Carl said he was a racing driver, so he told me where to look, so I dug around a bit on the internet. Oh, the same chap who designed Schumacher's Formula One Benetton. A new engine every 600 miles. Gee. And how much did the engine cost? Yes, I dug around on the internet and found some information and found this photograph and thought it'd be good to give Carl the opportunity to tell us about what he used to drive. $10,000 every 600 miles. And you were saying you had no sponsors. It was all out of your own pocket. That's incredible. Yep. That's incredible. Oh, well, you obviously loved it and did it for 23 years, so I suppose it was addictive in a way. Anything else you want to say about the? I feel silly calling it a car because it's so much more than a car. But anything else you want to say about the car before we move on? Best truck I've ever had. Okay. Okay, well, Carl sent in an introductory video, so I'll play that now, and you'll get to meet Carl.
Greetings from Plano, Texas. Pleased to join the group, and this is Sarah. Sarah has, well, she's a virgin. She has 246 miles on her, so she's got ways to go before I can beat on her, which may never happen. Anyway, good to meet the group. The setting here is Plano, Texas, and I'm on my cigar ride. Let me turn around and introduce myself. And this is Carl. Good to see you guys. We'll talk to you later. Take care.
Okay, so there's Carl. He thanks for sending that video in, Carl, and I'm hoping the other guys will too. With introducing themselves on the Vulcan S. Jamie has, and I hope the other guys will too. You still with us, Jace? Yeah, too shy. Oh dear. Okay, I'll just bring up the Hall of Fame. Nothing's changed on that. So, my bike, the Green Hornet, listening and shopping. Alan's bike, Misty. Below that is Jamie's bike, Spock. Down the bottom is Ron's bike, Mistress, my mistress. Up the top is Volky, that's Sathish bike. And Sarah is Carl's bike. And they're all Vulcan S's, one type or another. Now I've got a new screen for tonight. It's called Kwaka John Mugshots. And to be on the Kwaka John Mugshots, you need to send in a photograph to me of your head and shoulders wearing a Kwaka John cap. So here's the mugshots I've got so far. So there's Alan, the mafia boss, and Jace, I didn't do it. I'm waiting for a reaction, but I'm not getting one. So as the guys send in photographs of themselves with their caps on, they'll be added to the mugshot screen. Yeah, Jason, no, I was going to put his photo there. Hope you don't mind, mate. Bit late to ask now, I suppose, but hope you don't mind. Oh, Jamie's back. Oh, that's good. That's I've just messed up my main screen, and I can't change. I suppose I can change between in this way. I'll just move back up to that last screen so Jamie can see it. Here we are. It's a new screen, Jamie. It's the Kwaka mugshots. And to be on the screen, you need to send me in a photo of your head and shoulders wearing a Quacker John cap. And so far, there's Alan, the mafia boss, and Jace. I didn't do it. Oh, dear. You tricked me, Jace. I thought I'd muted myself. Instead of having a big screen to look at, I've got a really small screen that I can't enlarge. And anyway, I'm with that for the rest of the live stream. Okay, back to the screen. Yeah, why do you want to see it, Jamie? To be on the mugshot screen, you have to wear a Quaker John hat. Oh, I'll have to bring it in. Let's see where it is. It's not letting me do it. Must be because that screen's so small. Yeah, you don't know, Jamie. Somehow I managed to get my main screen. It's gone really small, and I can't enlarge it back to a full size, which means that I'm limited at the moment. And I can't bring in your photograph. Won't let me bring in your photograph. The only way I could do it is if I go offline and come back online, but I won't do that. So unfortunately, I can't show the photograph. it'll have to be next week. That the photograph there is Carl's racing car from his career. The funny thing is this picture should enlarge, but it's not letting me do it. Okay, I'll give up trying. Okay. Well, the next thing I've got is a crash video. So this is now in slow motion. What do you think you've missed, Jamie? Now this guy was braking on the corner. Looked like grave. Yeah, he's braking on the corner. And then he stops braking. And he just loses the back tire on the corner. The marks on the road happened from the bike falling over. It's a case of going too fast in the corner again, but I can't see any reason why the back wheel drifted out like that. Ah, I've got my big screen back. Oh, good. Okay. I'll be able to bring your photo up in a minute, Jamie. Yeah. Yeah, he only puts the brake on momentarily. He knew he was going too fast for the corner. That's what I was wondering, Jamie. If he'd done that, if it would have corrected the bike. Yeah, well, you should never brake in the corner. I always, I go slow anyway, but I always brake before entering the corner, and so that it's always in a straight line. Yes, that's right, Carl. I will trail brake. Hmm. Yeah, I couldn't actually see any reason why the rear tire would do that. If it was braking on the rear tire, then I could understand. I'd like to understand the error that's made so that we can be sure it doesn't happen to us. When it comes down to it, the fact he was going too fast in the corner, then the other things follow. If he'd been going more slowly in the corner, he probably would have been okay. Does anyone else have any more comments about what might have caused that accident before we move on? Hi, g'day, Sathish. Thanks for joining us. Yes, Sathish, I'll quickly go over everything again. Just quickly though, well, first of all, looking at the crash video, and so this is it in slow motion. Guy's braking on the corner, but then he releases his brake, and then the back tire just drifts out, and he drops it. I'll show it yet again. We discussed the proper way to corner, and he always joins for the crash. But I can't see why the rear wheel drifted out like that. Jamie said if he'd counter steered, the bike would have corrected itself, and that's quite true. Of course, it's happening at high speed and so fast, but nonetheless, it'd be a lot better than putting his left foot down. As soon as you put your foot down, you sort of lost it because you're not balancing on the bike like you should. So, Satish, if you've got any comments about the crash, we'd certainly like to hear it. So you went for a ride tonight, Satish? Well, we won't go through discussing Carl's car again, but this is the car that he raced in during his career. It's 7/8 of a Formula One car, and I think Carl said it had top speed 160 miles per hour. Bumper to bumper traffic. Oh, that's not much fun. Anyway, I'll bring in Jamie's youthful mugshot once I find it. Okay, which one is it? Young Jamie, that must be it. Oh, gravel on the road, you reckon? Yeah, it could have well been, because it's leaning over. Yeah, it could have well been that. Is that the mugshot you wanted, Jamie? When I saw the photo, I told Jamie, he looked like a young bloke that you couldn't trust. Actually, I think T-Bird. There you go. That's your days of sidecar racing. Lean sensitive ABS. I might just go back crash video again because you guys are still commenting on it. Yeah, that's interesting. There's a puff that comes up. Oh, that's when the bike falls over. Yeah, that's when the bike falls over. Makes me wonder if maybe his rear tire was underinflated. So the sidecar could go 180 miles per hour. My goodness. Okay, what was the next thing? Oh yes, here's Carl's intro video that he sent in.
Greetings from Plano, Texas. Pleased to join the group, and this is Sarah. Sarah has, well, she's a virgin. She has 246 miles on her, so she's got ways to go before I can beat on her, which may never happen. Anyway, good to meet the group. The setting here is Plano, Texas, and I'm on my cigar ride. Let me turn around and introduce myself. And this is Carl. Good to see you guys. We'll talk to you later. Take care.
Okay, so there's Carl introducing himself and his Vulcan S. Let's see, I think it's a cafe. Sarah. Now I've got a new screen for tonight. The other guys have already seen this Sathish. It's the Kwaka John mugshots. And to have your mugshot on the screen, you need to send me in a photograph of your head and shoulders and wearing a Kwaka John cap. So we've got Alan, who's the mafia boss, and Jace, I didn't do it. So that's a new screen, and every time I get a new photo, someone sends in with a Kwaka John hat cap on, I'll show the screen. Okay, so bring up tonight's funny video. Well, the rest of us have all new bikes, Sathish, so I don't know if you're, I suppose you are the senior most Vulcan rider, but I'm not sure if you'd be the senior rider overall. Even though they're skylarking around, I chose this video because he's such a big bloke on a small bike. Oh, dear. All right, so you've got a few kilometres then. Yeah, my total riding experience would be about 23,000 kilometres, but most almost all of that was on the Kwaka 1000 in the 80s. Not sure about the other guys. Uh, Jace has been riding a long time, and yeah, I don't know how many kilometres I've done. Carl, did you find that screen, the mugshot screen, too bright? Yeah, two guys have now sent in their introductory videos. I'm hoping others will too. Oh, it's fine. Oh, that's good. A couple of miles. Good one, Jace. I should say, for those watching the videos, that Sathish is from India. Oh, right. So you had an earlier bike car. Well, on Monday, I'm finally getting the booster plug installed in the bike, unless it's raining, and so but I know Jamie's working on cameras for his bike, and oh right, so you've had a few bikes, Carl. You must have found them a bit tame compared to your racing car. Yeah, I ended up shipping it to Alan in America. He's put it on his bike. He likes. He said he's always had loud exhaust on his cars and bikes. Yeah, that's how I feel, Carl. So Alan's got the exhaust on his bike now. A wider rear tyre, Jace. That's interesting. And you're going to get LED headlights for it, are you? Yeah, that's how I feel, Carl. When I was young, I was a speed demon on the 1000, but these days, and cars I drove, but old bombs. But these days, I just want to take it easy and cruise along and enjoy my ride, and that's why I chose the cruiser. You are going to get LED headlamps, Chase. That's good. Yeah, Jason's thinking of buying the Vulcan S performance bike, which comes with Arrow exhaust, I think it is, and or buying a standard Vulcan S bike and adding the exhaust to it. I think Jay said that was actually a cheaper option. It won't be too long before Jace is buying his bike. On the rear foot pegs. Oh, well, they've come into good use, haven't they? Yeah, yeah. Makes sense, Jace. Yeah, Jace is having a fence fixed. Then he's going to build, which is being delayed. Then he's going to build a shed for his new Vulcan S bike and then buy the bike. Yeah, things seem quite expensive in India. But actually, the Arrow in Australia was worth $1,800. And I think that's more than 1,000 US dollars. I'm sure it is. Yeah, I must admit, when I got the Delcovic exhaust on my bike, it was only on for a day. I just found it so loud. I'm quite happy with the stock exhaust on it. But I know a lot of people aren't. They want the louder sound. Yeah, yeah. Joseph's got the Yamaha that he's riding currently. I think it's a 900cc bike. So he'll have two bikes when he gets his Vulcan. Yeah, yeah, that is cheap. Carl, that is cheap. Yeah, I'm trying to remember my Vulcan S with the accessories. I think came to $12,000. Why is the ground clearance a big problem in India, Sathish? Oh, the speed bumps. So, Carl, you won't be buying any accessories at all for Sarah? Yeah, you've got a cafe screen. So you bought the Vulcan S Cafe. You won't be getting some sort of a carry bag for it, Carl? Yeah, saddlebags and a Corbin seat. Actually, Carl, if you can send in a more side-on photograph like, well, everyone except for me, then we'll be able to have a better look at your bike. Otherwise, it's okay as it is. Good on you, Carl. Thanks for sending that introductory video in. That was really good. Although it's funny how you describe your bike as a virgin. Yeah, I'm hoping to. We got good days weather-wise all next week, so I'm expecting to get the booster plug Monday. Do a short ride on Tuesday, and Wednesday I'm hoping to go to Sanford Valley. Yeah, well, that's one thing I got on my bike too, an engine guard and radiator guard, but the they say in the first 12 months of your license you're likely to drop your bike, and I've had my license for 6 months now, and haven't dropped it. Certainly don't intend to either. Well, you guys keep talking. I'm going to show 3 short videos that I always show for the viewers of the video. The first one is about the chat room. You guys keep chatting though. To join my chat room, go to my channel page. At the banner on the top right hand corner, you'll see the words Kwaka John website, and beside it a blue and white alien symbol. This is the symbol for Discord. Click on this alien symbol and you'll go to the page where my invitation is to join the chat room. The other way of joining my chat room is by typing this address in your browser, and it will take you to the invitation page to join my chat room. To go to my website at www.quackerjohn.com.au, go to my YouTube channel page. On the banner on the top right hand corner, you will see the words Kwaka John website. Click on this button to go to the website. On my website, you will see the navigation buttons of Home, Kwaka John on YouTube, Merchandise, Support the Channel, and About. If you click on the Merchandise button, you will see the Kwaka John products that I sell on the website. I sell mugs and leather key rings, caps, pens and stickers, and polo shirts. If you go to the Support the Channel page, you may financially support the channel if you wish. Kwaka John now has a Facebook page. To go to my Facebook page, either enter Kwaka John in Facebook search or go to my YouTube channel, and in the top right hand corner you will see the Facebook symbol. Click on the Facebook symbol on the YouTube channel page and this will take you to the Kwaka John Facebook page. On Kwaka John Facebook page, I will write comments about my rides and future rides. I will also show the relive video showing the route that I travelled on the map. So there will be further information about my rides which should interest you. Become a friend of the Kwaka John Facebook page. Oh dear. Yeah, well, Chase, I'm not far behind you. Last time I weighed myself, which was several months ago, I was 112 kilogram. Yeah, Carl, I must take a side-on photo of my bike too. I'm trying to work out what that is, Chase. Is that the size of two people? Shouldn't be so rude. Well, the Vulcan is a light bike compared for a 650 compared to other bikes. Oh, right. Oh, thanks, Jace. Oh, I can see it now. Yeah, raising hands. Two hundred and 44 kilogram. That's a light bike because it's a 900cc, isn't it? The Vulcan 900, I think, is about 280 kilogram. Oh, well, if you guys this coming week want to send in a video, a short video or intro video, please do, and I'll include it in next week's live stream. Well, I think I'll wrap it up. We've been going for almost an hour and a quarter. I want to thank you all for joining in. Carl, Jamie, Jason, Sathish, thank you very much. And see you next week. Oh, I've got to show the last two final screens. The chat room, the address of the chat room on Discord. My email address, john@kwakajohn.com.au, and my website address. See you, Carl. www.kwakajohn.com.au. And the